Hey guys! Welcome back to GI Players Variant Versus. I'm Player One AnthonyTZ, and well, I found a new variant that I could do! Remember when it was April Fool's and I did the joke that I was going to be doing Super Mario 64? Well, I kind of wish I did start actually playing that. And after uploading that video, I was like, this is so cringy. Why did I make this? So instead, I thought I'd do Variant Versus. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to be looking at the N64 version on my Wii U and compare it to Super Mario 64 DS. Same game, but two totally different versions of the same story. Sort of. Two different versions of the same game. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's start off with playing the OG Super Mario 64. Why am I holding my stylus? I don't need that right now. Alright. Up. You did not need to see that. Alright, press start. Alright, so well, might as well do for first file. The one I was playing back for the April Fool's joke.
Hey Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Wow, there was even voice acting back in the N64 days. The one I was playing originally was for the Mario All-Stars collection, but I thought it would be better if I started off on the Wii U. I don't know. I wasn't sure if there was like any differences that they made into that one or anything like that, any improvements. But look at this. Lakitu is just taking us on a stroll through the courtyard of Peach's castle. And the pipe comes out of the ground. And Mario comes out in his 64-bit glory. I remember seeing this as a kid thinking, wow, this was amazing. Sort of. Ciao! You've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via a warp pipe. Using the controller is a piece of cake. Press A to jump and B to attack. Press B to read signs, too. Use the control stick in the center of the controller to move Mario around. Now head for the castle. Okay, so even though this is on the Wii U, it still gives you the instructions like this was the N64. That's great. Well, it said to read it with this. Princess Toadstool's castle is just ahead. Press A to jump, Z to crouch, and B to punch. Read a sign or grab something. Press B again to throw something you're holding. Okay, cool. Let's look around here. Whoop! Alright, we did a side jump thing there. Alright, so this is basically what it looked like originally. Dude, why am I looking at my TV when I can just look at my freaking screen right here? Whoop! Hey, Lakitu. Good afternoon, the Lakitu Bros here, reporting live from just outside Princess Peach's castle. Mario has just arrived on the scene and will be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing Power Stars. What? As seasoned cameraman, we'll be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera's angle by pressing the C buttons. That's not on here. I'm guessing that's what the other stick is right here. If we can't adjust the view any further, we'll buzz. To take a look at the surroundings, stop and press C up. Press A to resume play. Switch camera modes. With the R button. Signs along the way will review these instructions. Blah, blah, blah. For now, reporting live, this has been the Lakitu Bros. Why did I think that said Lakita for a second? The Lakitu Bros! Alright, so yeah. So let's enter Princess Peach's castle. Wonder what the whole thing about the stars is.
Welcome! Welcome! No one's home! Now scram and don't come back!
For those who don't know, on this channel, I like to do Bowser's voice as Fat Albert. It's so much fun. Alright, oh, hey, here we got Toad. Gotta talk to him with the B button. Not used to that.
Am I glad to see you, the princess, and well, everybody! We're all trapped inside the castle walls!
You're not, you're just standing there.
Bowser has stolen the castle stars, and he's using their power to create his own world in the paintings and walls. Please recover the power stars. As you find them, you can use their power to open the doors that Bowser has sealed. There are 4 rooms on the first floor, starting the one with the painting of Bob-omb inside. It's the only room that Bowser hasn't sealed. When you collect these power stars, you'll be able to open the door with the big star. The princess must be inside.
Alright, thanks, Toad. Alright, so we'll be going in this one, where we'll be going into the painting with the Bob-ombs. Wiggly Wall! Again, when I was a kid, I didn't have this. Otherwise, I'd be playing on an actual N64. My friends had it. And, like, whenever I go to their houses, we would play the game and stuff like that. I grew up with Sonic Adventure. Guess which one I thought was a lot more impressive and more badass? Big Bob-omb on the summit. Alright, let's do it. Wow, you're smack in the middle of a battlefield. You'll find the power stars that Bowser stole inside the painting worlds. First, talk to the Bob-omb buddy. Press B to talk. He'll certainly help you out, and so will his comrades. I thought I was about to say company for a second. In other areas, hi Peanut. Yeah, you're so cute. To read signs, we already know how to read signs. Why are they persistent on how to tell us how to read signs? Get close to him. Stop dropping your toy on my thing. And by my thing, I mean my TV tray.
Watch out! If you wander around here, you're liable to be plastered by a water bomb. These enemy bombs love to fight, and they're always finding ways to attack. This meadow has become the battlefield ever since the big Bob-omb got his paws on the power star. Can you recover the star for us, cross the bridge, and go left up to the path to find the big Bob-omb? Please come back to see me after you've retrieved the power star.
Alright, so this is the world. This is the first world we get to encounter. Here's what a Goomba looks like. In 60-bit glory, the coins, they're sprites. They're not 3D models, they're images, but that's okay. There's a chain shop! It's horrifying! So yeah, this is basically a 60-bit world. With 60-bit 4-bit characters. Just like the coins, those are images, but dang it, do they look and feel like they're actually 3D? So, as I'm running, by the way, I'm not holding down any buttons to actually like change my speed or anything like that. This is Mario's actual speed. Well, that will come into play later in the episode. By the way, this is going to be possibly the longest variant versus. So we can pick up the bombs and throw them. And even though we threw the guy who was operating this cannon, it's still firing. Woo-hoo-hoo. Give me them coins! It's me, Mario. Woohoo! Oh yeah, there's a hole. Alright, and we see King Bob-omb just standing there looking over the summit.
I'm the King Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountaintop? You may have eluded my guards.
Yeah, that was some eluding, wasn't it?
But you'll never escape my grasp. And you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to the...
Why are you telling me how to beat you?
Back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think you cannot.
He is so slow! But basically, he just told us how to beat him, so we pick him up and then throw him. I love how he's made up of both 3D and 2D, like, components. Yeah, that was super easy.
What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-omb King? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here is your star, as I promised Mario. If you want to see me again, select the star from the menu. For now, farewell.
Alright, and it took us 11 minutes to get this first star. Okay, 11:14. Now, if you guys were wondering, Anthony, how are you going to do a variant versus? Usually you beat the arcade games and the NES games all in one go, don't you? Well, obviously we're not going to beat the entire game right now. We might as well just make a whole series after that. Instead, I'm going to save and quit. And now that we've saved, we will transfer to Super Mario 64 DS. Now. And welcome back. So, we have just transferred to Super Mario 64 DS. As you can see, major improvements. For starters, we have 2 screens instead of just 1 now. And now I have to take this out. Alright, so we will start this. Oh, no, I guess I'm going to play around with Mario. Oh god, how do I get out of this? Oh no, dang it! Yoshi, why? Why do you do this to me, Yoshi? Alright, so we will do adventure. So one major thing about this is there is multiplayer where you play certain mini games with other players. Me and my little cousin, we would play the mini games from this like a lot. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Luigi's had a bunch of like mini games where it was like gambling and stuff like that. That was weird. So I was already playing file A, so we'll go to file C right now. So it's using a bunch of the same music.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I've baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
I actually don't know if that's the same voice file from the first one or not. But they're doing a good job of recreating this. Obviously, the models, even though they're a little pixely looking, they're way better than on the N64. It's clearly not just a regular port. Everything was remade and redone from the ground up. And there's a couple of new things here, as you can see. And let's bring out our leading man from the pipe that sprouted from nowhere, Mario! Look at him! Looks amazing, doesn't he? What was this? 2 other pipes? Luigi and Wario! Why, what are these 2 doing here? They weren't part of the original, now were they? No, they were not. Ah, freaking. Aw! I love how Mario's like, hey, yo, let's just go over there. Not Mario. You think Mario would have been the one like that. And we have Yoshi up on top of the castle, which he actually is in the original one. He is seen on the top of Princess Peach's castle. But what's this? Yoshi. Yoshi. How the hell did Yoshi get down there? Listen. Mario hasn't returned yet. Oh, I don't need the stylus anymore, by the way, so I can just put that away. Like, did Yoshi even know that Mario was coming? Alright, so, as you can see, huge difference. But, check this out. This is my normal speed right here. How weird is that? It's a lot slower, isn't it? Princess Toadstool's castle ahead. We want to extend a warm welcome to Mario and his crew. As for Bowser, go home. You'll initially start in standard mode. You can access all 3 modes by pressing select in standard mode. The basic controls are B, jump, hold B as Yoshi, flutter kick, R, crouch. So yeah, it's telling you like a little bit more like, hey, Mario's welcome, Bowser, GTFO. But it's telling us that we can actually run. We can control our own momentum. We can be slow if we want to, or we can actually run. And look at this. There's now hedges here. The trees are still kind of 2D looking, but everything overall looks the exact same. And again, this is meant for like a small console. And look at this. Now we need a key to open the door. Last time we just walked right in. So what are we gonna do? Well, we gotta go find the key, I guess. Uh-oh, looks like the doors are locked, huh? I just saw a rabbit taking off with the key in his mouth. Why don't you look for him on the touchscreen map, Yoshi? I don't know why I was expecting him to say different things there. So we can see on the touchscreen map, which now we have a map. That's another big like addition to this. We have a map so we can see where everything is. I love Yoshi so freaking much. Alright, so we know that the key is in here. And we ate the money! That was the quickest I've ever actually done that.
Ah! No, don't eat me! All I did was tease you a little. Come on, let me go!
Blop.
Aye! I thought it was the end of little old me. My entire life flashed before my eyes. Talk about scary. Anyway, here, take the key. It's just slowing me down.
Peanut, why did you drop that on the tripod? Alright, so we got a key to get into the castle now. You retrieved the key to the castle from the rabbit. Now you're ready to go inside the castle. Mario and his buddies went in the castle ages ago, and they still haven't returned. Okay, I'm just like making this like headcanon. Like, playing the N64 version is Mario going in, and now we're playing, oh hey, he never came out. What was up with that? Save and continue. Why are you looking at me like that, Peanut? Alright, give me your toy. Hey! Under the cord. Good girl. I have to keep reminding her. She's getting it. She's getting it. Alright, so now we start this adventure off with Yoshi. Why am I looking over there? I should be looking at my freaking Wii U pad. Dang, he had to jump for that. What's the point of having a lock all the way up there?
Welcome. No one's home. Now scram and don't come back.
Okay, that's basically the same. Alright, so we can now see a floor plan of the castle right here. And here's Toad again.
Thank heavens you came too, Yoshi. Bowser has locked Princess Toadstool and all of us inside the walls. He stole our power stars and is using their magic to create an evil land of monsters in the castle walls and paintings. Mario and his buddies went to retrieve the stars, but they haven't come back. Last I saw them, they were heading to the room on the left with the painting of the Bob-ombs. Where are they? Are they taking a nap somewhere? So now it's up to you, Yoshi, to find them and retrieve the stars. We all are depending on you.
So yeah, with the exception of like certain name changes and like obvious changes to the text, it's basically the same. And here's the painting now. Looks a little bit more crisp and detailed. Big Bob-omb on the summit. Now I have to touch the screen in order to select what I'm doing.
Touch me!
And here we go! Chasing Mario led you smack in the middle of a battlefield. Where's Mario? First, talk to the Bob-omb buddy in standard mode. You can do this by pressing A. He'll certainly help you out. Alright, so we can talk to people with a different button. Last time it was B. Now it's A.
Whoa there, sir. Watch out. Wander around here and you might get blasted by a water bomb. This meadow has become a battlefield ever since the big Bob-omb got his paws on a power star.
So that's basically the same.
Just a little while ago, a mustached man with a red cap just wouldn't listen and left for the mountain. Come to think of it, that mustached man hasn't returned. Wonder what happened to him.
They may never know, because I never did return here as Mario earlier. Alright, so yeah, you can see that obviously the Bob-ombs are way better looking. And so are the Goombas here. So we can spit them out after we've eaten them. Or we can crouch and get an egg. And we can basically play like we do with the Yoshi's Island. And throw the egg at Goombas. And other enemies. So here's the chain shop now. It looks like a regular chain shop now. And as you can see, the world definitely, it looks the same, but it's more pastel color looking and everything, and it just still looks so much better. Whoop. Yeah, it's like hard to say, like hard to describe for me because I'm colorblind and stuff like that, but like you can see that the colors of the environments are a lot more like I want to say pastel. And everything's more crisp looking, more detailed. I can eat that guy and spit him back out. And I can also eat coins too. Heavy diet of coins. Don't eat coins, people. That's not good. There's even an episode about that in Family Guy. It does not end well. I mean, it's not. It's not good. Alright, and we've returned here to see the King Bob-omb still gazing out into the horizon, but looking way better with a better mustache. I'm the big Bob-omb, Baron of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over. Incredible. You've made it this far even without a mustache. I commend your courage. Be that as it may, I can't just give you my precious power star. You must defeat me in battle if you want it. You'll be quite helpless facing my Bob-omb minions. Now, put your tongue back into your mouth. It's quite undignified. Let's battle. So, what are we gonna do? We can't really grab him like we were with Mario. So instead, he now throws bombs at us, and we have to spit them back out. And now he jumps around a little bit after he's been hit, making this battle a little bit tougher than when we were playing as Mario in the original Mario 64. And I could be wrong, but I think the music, didn't change in the original, too.
Ow, that hurts! How did I lose to a bald-faced fellow like you? Let's just keep this between you and me. I'll give you my precious power star in exchange. If you want to see me again, just select this star from the menu.
Alright, so yeah, basically the same thing, except for saying that we had no mustache. And that's the comparison of getting the first stars in the original Super Mario 64 and this one. Might as well save and quit. And that's this episode of Variant Versus. Whoop. Meant to just have that there. Well, where do I begin? The original Super Mario 64 was groundbreaking at the time. There's many things that have not been really done in video games quite like that before. In fact, it was one of the first few 3D games. And, what can I say about Super Mario 64 DS? Well, it vastly has more improvements and benefits than its original counterpart. For starters, instead of just playing Mario, you can play as Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, and Wario. And you can swap between characters by going to certain rooms or selecting, if you can find, a magic hat of the specific character in certain worlds. and so you could beat them temporarily. And there's a lot more boss fights in this. Like, in order to play as these other characters, you have to save them all from a specific giant boss battle. Like, in order to get Mario back, you have to fight a Goomba King who looks strikingly similar to the Goomba King in Paper Mario. And then there's also King Boo, I think, to get Luigi. And then there's like an ice bully for Wario. I could be wrong about that part. But vast improvements in this one. The only downside is it's only on the Nintendo DS and the Wii U. And sadly, since, well, no one has a Wii U anymore, really, or uses one, you can't really get this game and play it on the go anymore, unless you can find it on Amazon for your DS or something like that, if you happen to have a DS. I wish Nintendo gave us a not even a modified, I wish Nintendo gave us this in the Mario All-Stars 3D pack. That would have been amazing to either play between the original or this one. And you can play it like this, I guess. Although the Switch's screen isn't really a touch screen, is it? I never really touch it, so I don't really know. Wow. I think it is a touch screen, actually. Yes. I can't remember. I never used it as a touchscreen. I always play it on my TV. So that should answer that question. If you don't have to touch it, you're good. Okay, anyways. If I was to ever recommend it, personally, get either or. If you have the chance to either get the original, whether you've somehow managed to find mysteriously in the 3D All-Stars pack at a GameStop or something. I actually saw one a couple of weeks ago. It was weird. Get that. If you have a DS and haven't gotten this game, I recommend you buying this somehow. Either get it on Amazon, or if you have a Wii U, get it on your Wii U, because you can still get this on the eShop. The DS version, is the one I recommend the most. It feels like a bigger adventure. It's more fun, and the controls aren't that bad compared to the original. So, that's my final thoughts. Play the DS version. It's the more superior version. Well, until next time, do you guys want me to play Super Mario 64? Like a full playthrough? Like, this will be episode 1. Long as hell episode 1, but episode 1. And which one do you want me to play? Do you want me to play the original and 64 version? Or do you want me to continue on with the DS version? Let me know in the comments below, or on Twitter, or on Facebook. Until then, see you guys soon for more Super Mario 64 in the future, possibly.